Very good afternoon, and I'm videoing this for you today on Sunday, which is most unusual, but we've been incredibly busy. Thankful that we are busy, and this is the only opportunity I have in the next 3 or 4 days to picture and video this beautiful Alfa Romeo. So let me tell you all about it. This vehicle is a technically two-owner vehicle. It was an Alfa dealer plus one young lady who'd owned it from then. Now, we purchased the car straight from the lady who's had a company car, and it's always, we find much better to do that where you're buying straight from the owner driver of the vehicle. She's been serviced twice and recently serviced this year. She's had a recall done, an update to the software, the ECU from Alfa Romeo. So we checked with Alfa in Knutsford and everything is A-OK. There are no more outstanding recalls, and it's available with car finance and part exchange and our legendary free delivery. You get to meet my good self or my father if you choose the delivery option, and it works very simply by depositing a £250 into our account. Either myself or my father then will drive over in the car to you, and we get back on the train. So it's a very simple offer. We've had it now for several years, and we are glad to say that our customers are found it favourable. And obviously from your point of view, you just click, look, watch the video, chat to us, and choose the option of delivery, and we pop over and deliver it. This vehicle is finished in this gorgeous blue metallic, purpley blue metallic. There's the odd stone chip, and I do mean that, and all tyres are good. You've got Continentals on the rear and Michelins on the front, so we've had some fairly new tyres put onto the front. Good tread. We had it in the workshop, safety checked it regardless of its service history, although it has got 2 services, and pleased to say it's passed with flying colours. And how about this for having faith in your product? Alfa Romeo is embossed into the front wiper arms. Absolutely amazing. Never ceases to amaze me. And then you have this gorgeous kidney grille, Alfa Romeo. We have the handbooks, we have a spare key, HF15WSL. Part of the package with the Alfa is this offset number plate, which is very good, very stylish. You've got front fog lights, as I've just said. You've got heated door mirrors, alloy wheels, rear parking sensors, and this gorgeous metallic finish paint. Windscreen's free from any damage. There are no smells inside the vehicle. Don't believe there's any signs of tobacco or animal smells. It's all great condition. The roof is again super. Each vehicle that we offer will have undergone a 2.5 day detail, not a valet. That's an inferior, in our opinion, inferior service. Every vehicle we fully machine polish back to this condition. On our reviews testify that you won't be disappointed. We're selling about 65 to 70% of stock without people seeing the vehicles, which is very humbling, but it's to do with our reviews and our longevity. We've been in business 21 years, and we're rightfully proud of that. I've had 30 years industry experience. So HF15WSL. You do get a spare wheel with the Alfa, which is a nice touch. And this one has got a boot tray. The back seats folds down. I'll go inside the car in a minute. I'll just let you know whether it's a 405 seater. There's a spare wheel. It's an emergency spare, but nevertheless it's a good advantage over an emergency repair kit. It's still got some Alfa Romeo warranty until the end of March next year. Nice LED lights here, and the grey graphite coloured trim around them, and the door handles are chrome. The wing mirrors I meant are colour coded as well. We use super unleaded fuel. We drove the car back from Bath last Sunday, me and the wife. We had a trip down to Bath. It was incredibly busy actually. We wanted to go into Bath, but the Christmas shoppers were out in force last week of November, so we decided against it and called in to see my mum and dad in Swindon. So that's our brief history for you on Sunday. And here I am on Sunday again, having just delivered a car to Liverpool Airport to a chap who's driving back, well, getting the ferry back to Belfast. It is beautiful A3. Liverpool Airport tomorrow, London on Wednesday. All free deliveries, 3 vehicles unseen until we deliver them to either an airport, in the case of the Irish boys, or to the person's home in London, Lewisham. So I've got quite a busy week, which is very pleasing. So I'm just hopping in the car. We can see that the mileage, or we will be able to see the mileage in a moment. Let me just get myself comfortable, close the door. 18,678 miles, and that is absolutely guaranteed. And then you have this voice activation for Bluetooth. Just turn the radio down a little bit. There's your Bluetooth. Help! Just give it a moment to recognise my voice.
Say something like, tune to 95.7 FM.
Cancel! There we go. The thing with Alfas, I suppose it's Italian really, isn't it? That you have to sometimes shout at them, almost raise your voice to a shouting level. But they do, don't they, the Italians? If you think about the Italians, they're very vocal, aren't they? So maybe it's got more than just being built in Italy. Maybe they've built a special thing into the Bluetooth. I'm sure I haven't actually changed the settings. I'm sure you can make that more sensitive, to be fair. But anyway, it does work. Up and down volume off just by one touch, turns the audio off. You've got a 5-inch screen here, so you could go touch screen as I'm doing there, showing you. It's DAB. You can stream your music Bluetooth wirelessly. I've had that playing my music. Let me see if my phone will be there. There you go. That's my telephone. And if we go to media, let's see if it'll pick up. There we go. No Gallagher's High Flying Birds. That sort of ages me, doesn't it? New album. The radio. Air conditioning. I'm diversifying it here, aren't I, to all sorts. But anyway, there we go. DNA, dynamic, normal and all weather. You can alter the dynamics of the vehicle just by moving the switch here backwards or forwards. It's a 6-speed gearbox. It's the 105 brake horsepower engine. Very, very robust power unit, turbo. And if we just show you the reversing sensors, there you go. If I just reverse back, be careful, there we go. You can see the bleep there. It's telling you getting close to an obstacle. So what a lot of car for your money. That's probably the best way to describe the car to you. There's the handbooks, all present, the spare keys present. Alfa Romeo was founded in 1910, so it's over 107 years old. Yeah, 107 years old. 2 service receipts. There you go. And there's also a history of the recall that was done at Alfa Romeo. We check every one of our cars for recalls just in case there's anything outstanding, so we don't pass it on to the next owner having to do it. But they're always free, always worth doing. You've got a 12-volt power socket. Forgot to mention you've also got, I think somewhere just behind me, you've got AUX and USB cup holders, and it is a 4-seater. It's a 4-seat vehicle, and you've got this nice lighter coloured headlining. Hopefully you can see that. No, it's going to be, well, it is, trust me, there you go, it is a beige headlining. It just lightens up the darker seating and dashboard nicely. So car finance is available, and just a point to note with that, you need to go onto our website, and then you can basically use the calculator to finally basically narrow down your deposit and your months, and then get yourself a quote. You don't need to speak to us to do that. Or we take debit, and for short time credit cards. We may have to change the credit card next year with the new charges that are coming in, which is a bit, well, it's very sad really, but there we go. That's the the banks and the credit card companies charging the dealers now for processing card payments, which is very disappointing. But anyway, we'll see if we can negotiate a way around it for our customers. We don't take a lot of credit card payments, to be fair. Or most secure and easiest method is a transfer of funds through a bank transfer, which we're doing more and more of. So there we go, that's our 2015 on a 15 plate Alfa Romeo Mito twin air, looking rather splendid, I have to say. We'll just go around and give you a back shot. Gets even better from the rear. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous.